Hello and welcome to Q&A with CNA, our monthly program where we get to talk to different specialists from the Child and Adolescent Behavioral Center. And today we have Dan Metzgar, who's a first-time participant in this fun event. And Dan, tell us your title because it's a little long, it's a little complicated. We'll talk about what you do later, but what's your title there?
I am the Trauma-Informed Day Treatment Program Manager.
Okay, and you are based at the Shipley Center, right?
Yes.
Okay, and before we get into that, what you do for your job, let's talk a little bit about you. So where did you grow up and go to school?
I grew up in Massillon, graduated high school from Massillon, went to University of Akron, earned my bachelor's degree in early childhood education, and earned my master's degree in educational or administrative at Ashland University.
Okay, so when you started off, did you want to be a teacher, or did you know you were going to? Okay.
Yes, I started off, I wanted to be a teacher. Did some high school stuff when I was at Massillon for Future Teachers of America program they had.
Mm-hmm. And then when did you decide to shift and do what you do now?
Over the years, I've had several people tell me you should really look at administration. I think you're very organized and on top of things, and started thinking about it more and really got into it and really liked the program I did at Ashland University.
Okay, how long have you been with Child and Adolescent?
10 years.
10 years, and
Yes.
have you always had this title, or have you done other jobs there?
I was a teacher in the day treatment program for 8 years, and now I've been the program manager for 2 years.
All right, so tell us, I know that every single day in education is different, but tell us like what a typical day, what you do in your job.
A typical day, every day is a little different, but really just assist the program. I oversee the day-to-day operations, make sure that we're providing a safe learning environment to the students. That's the #1 priority for the program. But helping out in the classrooms, I want to make sure everybody on the team knows that I'm there, right there with them, and just making sure I can help out in any way I can.
And I'm sure it changes weekly, monthly, but approximately how many students are there?
We max at 32 kids total in the school. It changes throughout the year and from month to month, anywhere from 20 to up to 32 we've been there.
Okay.
So it changes consistently.
And what are the ages?
We have kindergarten through seniors in high school.
Okay, all right, so it's all
Yes,
around.
yep.
Okay. Since you started off in early education, do you prefer working with younger kids, or it doesn't matter?
Every setting is different.
Yeah.
So actually for me, I prefer the older kids as I've grown in the role at the day treatment program. But I enjoy working with all of them, but just as I've been there longer, I've enjoyed more working with the older kids.
Okay. For people that might not be familiar with it, how do kids, why are they at Shipley?
So they've experienced some kind of trauma, and they're struggling either behaviorally or emotionally dealing with that trauma, or it could be multiple traumas. So the school districts will then refer the students to us, and we have meetings, we do tours, make sure it's a right fit for everyone. We don't just bring any student in. It has to be the right fit for them, right fit for us. We really want to be there to help the kids and see them progress and work their way back. The goal is to get them back into their home school, back into their traditional school setting.
Okay. And again, I'm sure it changes a lot, but what are like some of the time frames, like a month or a year? Like what?
Every kid is different, every situation is different. So we don't have a specific, this is what you need to do to get out of here, this is how long you have to be here to do this. Every situation is different. Some kids can be there a few months, some kids could be there for a couple of years. Some kids come in, they've experienced one trauma, some kids maybe have experienced multiple, or they might even experience more trauma while they're part of the program. It all depends on what's happening in their life and their situation.
Right, okay. What's the favorite part of your job? What do you enjoy most?
I just love seeing the kids grow. You have those kids that come in and they've experienced this traumatic event, and you're able to see them work through the traumatic event, make progress, because they are also, it's a struggle for kids academically when they're dealing with that trauma. To see them work through the trauma and then progress through that and progress through the academics and work their way back, and the pride that they get in themselves when they've made those accomplishments and earned their way back.
Okay, that does sound like it would be very rewarding. How have things changed with COVID at Shipley?
It's been a challenge. Obviously, we're making sure everybody's coming in healthy. We want to make sure, like I said, it's a safe environment for everyone. So just making sure that we're on top of everything that a kid that might have it going on at home, might be coming in with, dealing with different transportation issues on buses. If someone gets exposed there, gets exposed at home. So it's been complicated, but we've managed it. We have a great team that works really hard to keep everyone safe.
How many people do you have on your team? there?
Currently have 19 staff members on our team.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Sounds like a nice size.
Yeah, we
team.
try and keep enough, like I said, the goal is to keep everybody safe. So we make sure we have a nice team that everybody's working hard and working toward the same goal.
Okay. All right. What do you do? We should have started with this at the beginning when we were talking about your background. What do you do in your spare time? What are the things that you enjoy doing? outside
I
of work?
love sports. I played hockey growing up. My son plays, so I coach his team. My youngest two boys are starting to get into it too. So
That's
teaching them how to ice skate and stuff like that.
Well, that's an interesting sport. I didn't ever go to a hockey game until I was in college.
Yeah.
And, because we didn't have it in
Yep,
our
it's
school.
not very popular in this area, but it's growing. There's a lot more
It is
of it.
growing. Yeah. Well, good for you. Anything else that you wanted to add?
Yeah, as the program manager, I oversee the program, but we're a very team centric. So I do want to add again, we have a great team, and also Sally Sutterfield. She is the clinical supervisor of the program, so she oversees the therapeutic side of everything we do, and she's just a huge part of our team and what we do. And I just wanted to bring her up as a leader of the day treatment program.
Okay. Well, good. And if they want more information about any of this, who would they contact?
Contact me or Sally
Okay.
at the Shipley office. There's also information on the childandadolescent.org website. So.
Okay. All right. Well, Dan, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having
And
me.
thank you for what you do
Thanks.
in our community. Thank you for watching Q&A with CNA. I'm Kyle Schwartz.